Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for another angel meditation. And today we're working with the sun god Apollo. Now, when I began to meditate with Apollo this morning before this video, as I was just mentally connecting in with him, I began to see a phoenix-like being flying around me, and the wings were filled with such extraordinary light. And it was so filled with light that it's less of a form and more energy. So it was almost like an energy body, like a light energy body, or an energy body of light. And then it began to take on a sort of human appearance, but there's so much light, you really can't clearly define any kind of race or anything of that nature. It's just pure, radiant light. And then I began to think about the sun energy. And so like Gaia, who is the oversoul for our planet, Apollo is the oversoul for our sun. And in a meditation some weeks ago that I had when I first encountered the energy for myself, he also mentioned Ra, who is the Egyptian god of the sun, and that they work together. Ra is like the rays of the sun. And so when we think about connecting with the sun energy, we're thinking about connecting with power. And so he indicates that he is an angelic being from the angels of power, one of the angels of power. And so when he comes into your presence, he will immediately influence your energy, and you feel renewed and strengthened. Just thinking about like when there's been a string of cloudy days, which we've had here, and when the sun comes out, you feel joy, you feel positive, you feel optimistic, you feel hope, you feel like, you could be successful. You feel like you could be your best version of yourself. And so today in this meditation, Apollo wishes to help you to create the best version of yourself by clearing away all that mental thoughts of inadequacy, of not being ready, not being polished enough, not being capable enough, not having enough resources, not having enough energy. He wants to help you clear away that and really get to the heart of who you truly are and the service of your goals and your dreams, and to help you to stop focusing on the limitations that you have and to start focusing on the strengths, the unique aspects of your soul that you bring to any conversation, that you bring to the table of anything that you're trying to do. So it feels like you want to give up sometimes on some of your plans, your dreams, or your goals, because you keep thinking to yourself, what do I bring? You keep thinking about, oh, this field is so saturated with people trying to do the same thing that I want to do. But what you're not focusing on are what your strengths are, despite what you think others may feel about it. Usually the thing that you feel that people will look at and judge as insignificant and sort of meh is the very thing that you need to accentuate, that you need to utilize as your resource, your sort of beacon of light, your shining light into the out there. So let's connect in so that we can focus upon our strengths, our spiritual strengths, like compassion and love. Now, earlier he was bringing up two planets, Venus and Saturn. So, Venus is the planet of love and relationships and all that. And then, Saturn is sort of this whole dealing with challenges and struggles and overcoming them. So a feeling of being tested. So you may feel when you get to the point where you set your intention and what you need help with, you may need help with relationships, just relating to people, loving those who don't love you back all the time. You may be challenged by that. You may be challenged to love yourself, and you may find it very difficult to put yourself out there. He's showing me like this cave, like the hermit, and there's a person, and it's a wide open cave. So that gives you a sense that, you're afraid of the great big world. And the opening of your cave is so enormous that it indicates the effect, influence that no matter what it is that you're doing, it's still going to have a universal impact. But he shows me someone standing at the little side of the cave, one side of it, just crunched up against the wall, and the light's just coming in, and you're just like, oh God, I can't walk out there. Right? You're scared to put yourself out there. And you've been hiding inside. And everything you want is out there. Everything that you're praying for, you're asking for, is out there. Once you step out there, you'll step into it. But you're afraid of stepping into it. Okay? So let's take a deep breath. Very deep breath, where you are just in a place where you're ready to listen. And it's like we're in an observatory that's up high, and you're looking out, and there's all these windows that you can just look out and see that outside world. He's wanting you to listen, observe, and just to let go of all of the troubles in your heart, and those troubles that are on your mind. He says you keep holding things inside, and you won't let them out. You're afraid that you're not strong enough, good enough, that you're not going to be loved. And sort of recognized for what you do. You feel afraid that people are not going to be into what you're offering. And so in this observatory, notice the beautiful paradise-like view with tall trees and green and beautiful, and you see nature in all of its various forms, and you even see a frog on a leaf in a pond, and he's just leaping. And Apollo wants you to have that same kind of tenacity right now, to take a leap of faith. And from the observatory, one of the panels opens and a staircase unfolds and allows you to step down into this paradise. And when you step through, you feel so much love, so much support, so much energy. And you feel the sun just beaming right at you and lifting you up from the inside and inspiring your soul, motivating you, filling your thoughts with wonderful ideas and helping you to be passionate about your dreams and your desires, that and opportunities are being carved out for you as you walk along a path. And as you call upon Apollo mentally, as you look up towards the sky and you see the gold and yellow sun and the sunshine all around you, touching everything, helping them to grow, helping them to flourish and to be nurtured. And you see a phoenix-like bird flying from the sun, and such luminous wings filled with light, and such a bright being that immediately you feel your own energy fields being boosted and shifting into a higher frequency. Feel your energy field becoming full and expanding like wings stretched out, and feel so free, and you feel like soaring through the sky. And as you do, Apollo accompanies you. And he takes you up very high on the rays of the sunshine into the sun. And within the sun, you feel this heat, but it's full of love. As the solar energy represents the inspired goals and purpose that Source offers to you and through you, through your heart. And just receive the energy as you breathe it into your body, to your cells. And the sun activates your cells with a new energy, a renewed energy and momentum, an expansion of love. And breathe it into your lungs and into your spine and your brain, the various organs, your immune system, and feel it lighting up with this golden yellow ray of the sun. And they're placing a cape around you, which has the solar codes of divine light, the blueprint of your grandest version, of your greatest potential. And you're reconnecting with all of the action plans and your soul purpose and soul contracts, the things that you came to fulfill in this life. And they're helping you to meet all of the challenges, all of your dreams and your goals with success and optimism and spiritual strength. And now set an intention of what you need help with. And Apollo will begin to, or has already begun, to help you clear the negative thoughts and beliefs, helping to clear obstacles, and he's clearing your heart chakra and your crown chakra. So much pain and suffering that we accumulate in our hearts because we don't trust or believe in ourselves and our dreams. It's not worth the sacrifice to our energy, to our life mission, to allow ourselves to feel this kind of burden and to carry it around in our hearts. So he's going to amplify your crown chakra, which is in the fifth dimension, is a pale yellow light, so that you can receive clear communication from the divine, from the universe, from the far reaches of the universe, of all the guides and angels that are coming to inspire you and to offer you creative solutions. And he's handing you a scroll, and it's been handed to you by some type of bird, and it's placing it in your hands. And the bird is trying to remove the ribbon for you. But in it is what you need, the next steps you need. And when you have some time after this meditation, just be aware over the next days as you ask for help or you review this meditation, and that will become more and more clear to you. And now you're being returned to the beautiful place where you first encountered Apollo. You're floating down like two angels. And energetically, you're physically more fit, which is representing that you have a new strength and a desire to manifest your dreams. And so the codes are within you now. And thinking positive and focusing on hope and focusing on your strengths. Don't worry about what you lack, but focus on what you do have to use and make it work for you. Allow it to work for you. You don't have to make it, just allow it to work for you. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Know that you're loved and that you can come through any challenge. God bless you.